Hello and welcome to day 57. We are now in week 9, crazy, of this wild adventure. And yes, we've been working. We had like 50 days of some learning and stuff like that, and we moved into stage 2 of the learning program, and we've now kind of gone back to the basics, and we're taking a slow step through learning music theory. Theory. It's it's actually been kind of interesting. I kind of wished it would have started this way. Part of me feels like it was like 50 days of loss, but time because of what we learned, and now we're learning things a little differently. But I don't really look at it that way. It's been giving me a chance to work on the keyboard and playing around, getting used to everything. And now we're going into like the nuts and bolts of learning. So I'm actually rather excited about this. But anyway, for those of you that are new here, welcome. And I send out an email once a week. I dropped a link to my mailing list, and that kind of gives you a kind of what we did last week kind of thing. Sometimes a little look at what's going to happen this week if I know a little bit. And then it also gives you my schedule that I go on every day. So generally speaking, Sundays through Friday, I am on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific time. Saturdays is at 4 p.m. Some weeks the schedule changes, like this week. Saturday is going to be 4 p.m. Sunday is going to be at 11 a.m. because I'm going to be gone Sunday afternoon. So things can change. I also post my schedule in the YouTube channel in the community section. So if there's any changes or anything happening there, I will post it in there too. And then also you might notice a stream time may get changed at some point if something comes up. But I try to give you a heads up in at least the community channel. If it's something big, then I'll send out another email during the week on that. But I usually try to only send out one email a week. So we had started last week, or in week 8, one of the songs we played was Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday turned out to be a train wreck. The left hand and the right hand were not having it with each other. I am going to go back to that song at a point down the road, but every time I try to play it at this point, it's kind of like a source of frustration because it's like a simple song, and why the left hand and right hand aren't talking is driving me crazy. So when we go through some other lessons here and the hands start being a little more cooperative amongst each other, we're going to go back and we're going to finish up Happy Birthday, but we've tabled that for the time being. But anyway, that's enough of this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch into the practice program. So we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, and we were learning, get in here, we were working on the watermelon song. So we had kind of gone through the left hand. I think I'm going to come back and start that again and kind of work through that. I had kind of hoped to have started a little bit earlier today and kind of done a little brush up practicing on what we did yesterday, but we had a few little challenges. One of the primary things that you never do is you never update software, firmware, anything like that before you go live streaming. I broke that rule today because there was an update for the airwave, and so I decided to download it, and it changed a few things. So we had to kind of reboot and get everything working again. But anyway, we're all good there, so we're going to go in and start this one again.
Hi, Max here. Today we're going to be learning Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. It was a big summer hit with its nostalgic chords and fun, catchy lyrics. In today's lesson, we'll be learning how to move between 4 different chords. We have a D chord here, an A chord up here, a C chord here, and a G chord here. I'll show you briefly how it looks in the song, and then we can give it a go practicing the hands separately. We start with a D, then we add the chord on top. We move down here to A. We move up here to C. Then we move down here to G. We're going to learn how to move between that chord progression, split the chords between the hands, and also make sure that all the notes come down at the same time. Now that we've had a look at the chords in the piece, we'll break it down hand separately. Let's start with the left hand with our thumb on D. Then we'll move down to A with our middle finger. Then we'll use our thumb again on C and move down to G again with our middle finger. Let's try that all together. This time, I'll introduce a count so we can hold the notes for as long as needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you practice that left hand a few times and you get used to holding down the notes, let's have a look at the right hand.
And if you have any questions, type them in chat and I'll answer them for you.
Days like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful and
We start with an F with our thumb up here. Then we're going to add A with our middle finger right here. Try playing those two one after the other, and then try playing them together, making sure that you hit both notes at the same time. Then we'll do the same thing, but we'll move down to C, using the same fingers. So our thumb on C, and our middle finger on E. Then play them together. In the next part, we use the same notes and the same fingers, C and E. The last part of this section, we're going to use our thumb on D and our middle finger on G. Play those one after the other and then at the same time. Let's try that whole right hand section together.
days like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling.
What do I do?
It's a wonderful and
Once you practice the right hand a few times and you're used to playing both notes together,
I'm gonna go back and redo this. This is bad.
days like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful and
once you practice the right hand a few times and you're used to playing both notes
Hey,
together,
Gretchen.
let's put the left hand and the right hand down at the same time.
Here we go. Left hand, right hand, one more time.
We start with the left, then we add in the right. Let's try this exercise a few times together. So our left hand should be ready with our thumb on D, and our right hand should be ready with our thumb on F and our middle finger on A. Let's just take it one section at a time. Play the D with your thumb, and then play the F with your thumb in the right hand, followed by the A. Like this, making sure to hold the left hand note as long as possible. Let's try that one more time. When you're ready, move down to the next note in the left hand, which is A, with our middle finger. And we move down to the next note in the right hand, which is C with our thumb, and E with the middle finger. try that one more time. When you're ready, all you have to do is move your thumb in the left hand up to C, and we keep the same right hand notes. And then finally, we use our middle finger all the way down to G, and your right hand thumb moves to D, and your middle finger on G. So the whole progression looks like this. Practice each part of that section on its own,
Yeah.
and then when you're ready, try putting the whole thing together.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful and
Once you've had a go at playing the left hand note and the right hand chords one after the other, let's try putting everything together. Again, we'll play the left hand first, then
Let's go back.
tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful.
once you've had a go at playing the left hand note,
Oh, sorry about this.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
See if this helps me. Oh my gosh. This may This may be dangerous. Oh, this is crazy. I've noticed it's like you start relying on the lights and stuff to kind of help you, and like they disappeared there. Okay, let's see where we go here. Can't get any worse. Why is this so hard? Okay, Valerie, I'm on. Valerie's calling me. Anyway, it's not supposed to be coming through. Anyway, well, no, 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 no. What? I'm doing my practice session. I'm on I'm on the stream. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, hang on. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, thanks. Uh Interesting. I don't know what happened. And the camera source went. Everything dropped. Uh So have you been able to hear anything at all, or just the entire time I've been playing, or has it just been me? Okay, we're back there. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's jump out of here. Oops. Yet. Go back here, make sure everything's connected. Okay, that's all going. Sorry about that. You should now be able to hear me, and you should be able to hear it went 5 minutes ago. Sorry about that. Well, you didn't hear me making all the mistakes. Okay, let's go. Okay. Why is this so hard? Maybe I'm flustered with. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, we'll try this again. I think I got it fixed. Okay, bye. No, that's okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at messages and I didn't see everybody in here, and letting me know what was going on. I need to pay more attention to the comments occasionally. Okay, so now you should hear the piano. Okay, perfect. We're just having a riot today.
We start with the left, then we add in the right.
Okay. Uh, why I keep hitting D when I. And now, does it sound crackly to you? Because I'm hearing crackly, but I had to add get a new in-ears today, and so we're doing lots of different things. To be honest with you, I think one of the issues that I'm having that's adding to this whole level of thing is the guy that's the coach of this song drives me crazy, and I think that is adding to. It's just there's something about him that doesn't strike me well. He's just not, my cup of tea, so to speak. And I think that's kind of adding into this too. But my right hand and my left hand need to be communicating better. So we're going to see where we go here. We're not going there. And the other thing is, one of the, as much as it is hard to resist, one of the dangers that I have to kind of like stop myself from doing is occasionally like this, I would just go on to the next section. The problem is I am not getting my fingering down. I am not hitting the right notes. And so if I was to proceed to go forward with this, it would be worse for me because now it's going to speed up. It's going to be reinforcing more and more and more the wrong notes, which is not a good thing. So I'm going to have to keep working through this until I get a little bit better. So we'll see where we get with this. I'm going to try it a couple more times and see if I can get it down. But I cannot allow myself to move forward until I get this worked out so that I can do it correctly. Otherwise, I'm just going to screw myself in the long run. Try this now.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's a wonderful.
Once you've had a go at playing the left-hand note and the right-hand chords one after the other, let's try putting everything together. Again, we'll play.
Okay. Let's see where we are in the day. Did we get... Why does this say they have not practiced at all? You're kidding me. Time played today, 0? I don't think so. Are you not registering unless I finish the lesson? We're going to try something here. I just
In
want
this
to...
challenge, you'll play a short melody in the right hand. In this challenge, you'll play a short
I
melody
don't know why
in
it
the
keeps
right hand.
repeating at that.
Don't be afraid to repeat the challenge. Keep practicing until you feel comfortable with that.
I just want to see if it adds time. And these are usually fairly simple. I'm going to try this one more time just to see what happens
In this
here.
challenge, you'll play a short melody in the right hand. In this challenge, you'll play a short
Trying to
melody
do
in the
enough
right hand.
time to kind of like
Don't be
trigger
afraid to repeat the
to see if
challenge.
it's starting
Keep
to
practicing
show.
until you feel comfortable with that.
Because I know I've been playing more than 10 minutes today. We completed one of the goals. Okay. Now we're going to look at our 5 stars. Here, we're going to look at achievements. This is fun. It's only said that I have practiced for 1 minute today instead of all that time that I did. I don't know what's going on. This is just kind of fitting for the day. It's like, okay, nothing's working right today. Anyway, so at least we got the timing thing working up. The thing that happened there, we completed a lesson challenge. So that was that piece at the very end. So we need to kind of go in and work on that watermelon song. I'm just to kind of fill in the time here, and this will probably be the last thing. I'm going to go into this next course up here into the finger numbering, and then I'll go back and work on watermelon.
Hey, I'm Ruben, and welcome back. With a few more songs under your belt, it's a good time to start thinking about how you position your hands and fingers to play songs. If you put your hands into this position, you'll find it much easier to play more complicated music. Let's start by giving each finger a number from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These numbers apply to both hands. Think of them as mirror images of each other. For music that's written down, finger numbers are usually only given as a guide to play especially tricky parts of a song, rather than for every note. You'll learn more about reading sheet music in later lessons, so for now, just take a look. Let's try a simple exercise. Put both thumbs on the same C key and position your other fingers on all of the surrounding keys, just like mine. Try playing fingers 1 together, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. You're now playing in contrary motion, which means that the notes that you're playing with each hand are moving in opposite directions.
Try that one more time. Yay. At least we finished on a... Do I really want to do this? Sorry. I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to try to like inch in my time a little bit.
We can group the notes within a song into something called a key or a key signature. This lets us know which notes to play for a particular song. When you play these notes in ascending and descending patterns, this is called a scale. That was C major scale. The notes used in a major scale are often played with happy songs. C major is one of the easiest to play. In fact, you've already played it before. This is C minor scale. Minor scales are often used to express a sad mood in songs. Even though we'll start on C again, the minor scale doesn't use all the same notes as C major. Play a C minor scale with me.
This is
Did
bring
you
back
hear
old
how the
brain
C minor
cells.
scale sounds less happy than C major? Major or minor scales can be created starting from any note. You just need to use the correct sequence. Here's another major scale. This time we're going to play G.
Okay. So this is actually exciting for me. Kind of going into, where did we get with our net time? Oh, we're halfway home. Starting to get into the nuts and bolts of music and that type of stuff, and working with chords and the understanding and all that stuff. I used to play chords all the time. One of the things that I've realized is the way that I played chords were a little differently. I kind of inverted some of them, but now kind of going into where remembering all the chords, the keys, the notes in the chords and all that stuff. It's getting fun. The two-handed stuff is a little frustrating at times. We're going to have to work on that. I think it's just like old brain cells that have been shorted out and died or something over the course of time, and now we have to figure out new ways to route the information between this hand and this hand talking to each other. But we'll get there, slowly but surely. But anyway, that was day 57, the first day of week number 9. Thanks, everybody. Gretchen, Val, Jeff, for being here. And I don't think I missed anybody. And let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, we'll be back. Is tomorrow Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't remember what day it is. It's been a crazy morning. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be back at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon again, and we'll see where this goes, and we'll see if the right and left hand have decided to form a truce and begin to work together as one. Hopefully it will come sooner or later, but it's a slow process. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Thanks. Sorry for the stuff falling out and things happening here today, but as we always say, life happens. It's just the way it is. But anyway, hope you're having fun in Arizona, Gretchen, with the grandkids. And Val, hope you're having a fun day and not working too hard. Anyway, again, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow in day 58. Take care.